with Google, you can have more control over the search terms that you're targeting. Facebook ads generally would be casting the net wide to a big group of people, and Google ads is when you're being much more targeted, knowing that you may get in front of less people overall. But the thing is, and the biggest differences between these two platforms. Welcome to Websites That Convert, the podcast where your website stops being a liability and transforms into your greatest asset. I'm your host, Shannon, and I'm going to guide you through the strategies and insights you need to build a website that not only attracts, but converts. Let's dive in. Facebook ads or Google ads? Which one should you choose to market your service-based business? Well, in today's episode, I'm answering that question and also sharing some education around the differences between the two platforms so you can make an informed decision about which one is going to be right for you. Both of these platforms are some of the most popular marketing channels that we have available to us right now. You don't have to do paid marketing in order to use them. Obviously, everyone knows that you can post organic content on Facebook and Instagram completely 100% free. And with Google, you can also do SEO, which is a free marketing strategy. But if you want to get faster results and you really want to drive more targeted traffic and more leads coming through your business, then there's no denying that doing paid marketing is a fast and effective way in order to do that. But both of these platforms and the way that their paid marketing works is slightly different, or actually it's quite different. So with Google, you're paying them to get the top ranking positions in their search engine. So when you go to Google, you put a search term into the search bar and the results will come up and you'll see the sponsored ads at the top of the search results. They're your Google ads. So people and businesses are paying for those top positions, hoping that they get the click through and they get a result out of that. With Facebook, you're paying for your information or your content or your ad or your offer to be in people's feeds and stories, hoping that you get the click through to whatever the conversion action is that you want people to take, whether that's to become a lead, to call you, download your app, purchase something from you, depending on what your business does. And the goal is the same as getting a result of some sort. But the thing is, and the biggest differences between these two platforms is that with Google, you can have more control over the search terms that you're targeting, and the people that are coming through these ads are generally further down their buying journey. What that means is that if we are targeting people in Google who are actively searching for your services, for example, if you're an electrician, they're searching for electrician in Brisbane or a specific suburb, or a specific type of electrician in a specific suburb or location, or just saying near me, then we can be pretty sure that they need an electrician and they're ready to take action on inquiring with one. Now, if we were to create a campaign for an electrician in Facebook ads, it's pretty unlikely that a high percentage of people that we put an ad out to, if it's a broad audience, are going to be looking for an electrician right now. So think of it like with Google, you're being much more targeted. It's kind of like you're fishing with a spear compared to Facebook, where you're fishing with a net. You're casting the net much wider, hoping that someone in that net is interested in what you have to offer. But the thing is that when you are a service-based business who generally doesn't appeal to someone who doesn't know they already need what you have, Facebook ads and broad campaigns across Meta, so Facebook and Instagram, sometimes aren't as effective because we aren't getting in front of people who are actively looking for what you offer and ready to take action. So while we can be targeted in terms of who we're coming up for, so we're targeting a specific target market or location or things like that, what it is missing if we're doing campaigns only on Meta, so only on Facebook and Instagram, is that we're not being found by people who are actively looking for what you offer and ready to take action. Whereas with our Google ads, because they've gone to Google and they've taken an action, being that they've put those words into the search engine, for example, electrician in Brisbane, we can be pretty sure that they are actively searching for what you offer because they've done that action, and that they're ready to take action because of the kind of intent that their search has. So when you're comparing these two, you have to remember that Facebook ads generally would be casting the net wide to a big group of people, hoping that someone in that target market is in the market for what you offer. And Google ads is when you're being much more targeted, knowing that you may get in front of less people overall, but those people are going to be a higher quality because they're actively searching for what you offer and are ready to take action. So deciding on which one is going to be right for your business is going to depend on how much ad spend you have, how targeted you want to be, and how strong your offer is related to what people already know that they need. So if you have a business that people already know that they need what you offer and there's no way around it, like someone's not going to wake up one day and just decide that they need an electrician or that they need a plumber or they need to have something done, they're actively looking for what you offer, then you're best to do Google ads and do Facebook ads secondary to that. So how do you actually decide which one is right for you and your business? Well, the biggest deciding factor is whether you think that someone can wake up one day and just see an ad and realize that they might need what you have, or are they actively searching, already knowing that they need what you offer? So for example, going back to our electrician, no one really wakes up one morning, sees an ad on Facebook, and then decides that they're going to get some electrical work done. People that looking for an electrician or need an electrician, already know that they need an electrician. They have an issue that they need solving probably pretty urgently. So they're going to go to Google, they're going to search for your services in your location, and you want to be coming up for those people. But the good thing is that you don't need to choose which one. Actually, I'm going to share with you a strategy that we use inside of our website marketing system and what we install into our clients' businesses that we find is the most effective way by combining both platforms. So we want to be as targeted as possible and prioritize Google ads and SEO as the first way to get that traffic to your website, because they're people that are in your target market, actively looking for what you offer and ready to take action. But even if your website has a high conversion rate of 7 to 10%, you still have over 90% of people that have visited your website and haven't taken action. So what we want to do is go to Meta, go to Facebook and create a remarketing campaign. So what this means is that we are creating an audience of people who have already engaged with your business or viewed your website, and we know are in your target market, actively looking for what you offer and ready to take action, but haven't yet. So they're still warm leads or they're warm prospects. Instead of going to Facebook and creating a super broad campaign that goes out to a lot of people and casting the net wide, what we do instead is create a more targeted campaign on this platform so that people that are in the market for your services, if they don't take action the first time, go to their social media, start scrolling, because that's what we all do, and then we get in front of them so we can get them back to your website and they can inquire the second time. Because the truth is that people get distracted very easily, and if you don't capture them the first time, you don't want to lose them completely. So there's a really good way to get around the decision of should I use Facebook ads or Google ads by actually combining both, but prioritizing Google ads as your main paid marketing strategy and then complementing that with meta remarketing. And that can actually buffer or reduce the total cost per lead and get you a higher conversion rate because you're getting mainly warm traffic back to the website and those people that are in your target market looking for your services and ready to take action. So if you're trying to decide whether to use Facebook ads or Google ads, you could use Facebook ads if you really want to cast the net wide and go out to a broad range of people, and your services really do suit that because there is a decision-making process for people to go through before they actually take action. But if you have a business that you know your target market already knows that they need, then prioritize Google ads as your paid marketing strategy, and then consider implementing a meta remarketing campaign so you can get in front of people that didn't take action the first time, but we can get them back to your website by creating an audience on Facebook and Instagram, put ads out to that market only, get them back to the website, and then inquire from there. So I hope that's been helpful in deciding which paid marketing strategy is best for you and your service-based business. If you're interested in having some support in implementing these strategies, or you want to learn more about how Google Ads and or Facebook remarketing campaigns could work for you, book in a free strategy session in the link in the description or the show notes, depending on where you're watching or listening to this. And that will be a one-on-one session with me. We'll go through your business, your goals, and see if our website marketing system can help you grow and scale this year. But that's all for this episode, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to Websites That Convert. If you found value in this episode, please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow us on all social media. And if you're a service-based business owner that's looking to double their website conversions, book a call with my team using the link below. I'll see you in the next episode.